Evet, herkese tekrar merhaba. Witcher'ı kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. Gerçi pek ilerleme yok sayılır da yavaş yavaş bir şeyler olacak. Yani nasıl olacak bilmiyoruz. Bunu da oynayarak öğreneceğiz. Hadi başlayalım mı? Şu kamerayı da açalım. En son buradaydık. Bunu
A
takip
ballista.
ediyoruz.
The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an
sesi
experienced crew
yüksek
can
mi?
release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot.
Where did you learn it?
I knew someone who knew a bit
Saniye.
about them. Relax, Roach.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this.
Bir şeyler işledik. Oyun sesi. Ve dursun. Tamam, bir bakayım. Şimdi buradayız değil mi?
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one.
Mancına bakalım.
Don't you traipse around here. Don't you traipse around here.
Bunlar tehlikeli ya.
Sniffing around like dogs in a rubbish dump.
Tend to the ballista, Geralt.
Mancını hallet Geralt.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add flour into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here,
Nasıl
lass.
yapacağız
Your uncle's
mancını?
got a story for
Etkisiz
you.
hale getir.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not let
Don't you traipse around here. Don't you traipse around here. Don't you traipse around here. Don't you traipse around here.
Bir yolunu bul.
That's true.
You know this one. A little lad was
Sniffing
skipping
around.
down the path. Plough 'em all. Along came
That
a
one
dwarf
struts
lad,
about
kicked
as
him
if
in
he
the
were the
arse.
king
Plough 'em
himself.
all, plough 'em all. Oh, you
Did
are
you hear?
fat, dirty, rotten
Savaşmamız
tramp.
mı
I
lazım?
don't like freaks.
And I don't like oafish no-necks.
What do you want, mutant?
Bilek güreşi yapalım.
To
Belki
try my luck.
olay çıkarırız.
Arm wrestling.
I'm gonna crush you, mutant.
Save the boasting till later. Let's do this.
Hata yapmamam lazım. Bak gitti.
You're weak! A lame mutant!
Tekrar yapacağız.
Got
Pes
strength
etmeyeceğim.
enough for another.
Always.
Böyle yaptık.
I hate mutants like you.
I know, I know.
Senle.
Did you hear? Two big shots arrived. Wonder what they want. They say witches have no need to plough. Did you know
What
that?
do you need, ugly?
Ugly,
Well, you ain't exactly handsome.
but
I
Come on.
wouldn't worry.
Women prefer ugly men to groomed
Bu
dandies.
kadın
And you're ugly something mighty.
Angelinatakine
Care for a romp?
şeyler yapar mı acaba?
Can't just now, but I'll find you later in town. What's your name?
Margarita.
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Ha, doğru.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently.
Para vereceğiz
Extravagance as
herhalde.
I see it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
Fan olduğun şey.
Just go with your specialty.
All right, it'll be my standard rate.
Draw him away from the ballista while you're at it.
Slap me hard and call me stupid. Trying to put one by me? That'll cost you more.
How's that?
Paramız var mı?
Surcharge on special requests. Those are the rules.
Let me think it over.
Para vermeden olur mu?
A favor for a favor?
There is one thing you could do for me.
And that is?
Myron and Alphonse, two of Laredo's thugs. Give 'em a good thrashing, and I'll even blow...
I stirred up enough trouble as it is during the execution.
No need to stir trouble. Just humiliate them some ways.
Consider it done. Myron and Alphonse.
Teach them a lesson yet?
Not just yet.
Ödeme yapacağız. Yarı yarıya versek.
I'll not show you so much as a tit for that.
Oha. Fransız. Böyle.
I'll not show you so much as a tit for that.
Yani şöyle yapıyorum,
I'll
kabul
not show you
etmeyecek.
so much as a tit for
Az
that.
önce 53 şey gösteriyordu. Fransız.
All right. I'm off to give the boys some
Böyle kabul etti.
diversion.
50'nin üstüne geçince kabul ediyor.
Care for a little diversion, Grave One?
I'm on duty.
Oh, come on. Your comrades are well at it having their fun. Why should you be any worse?
You're right. Let's go.
Hadi gidelim. Git. Ver onu. İşlik. Lan nerede
How
bu?
was it?
That one struts
Tits
about
like
as if
that,
he
you
were the
could
king
conquer
himself.
ultimate.
Buradaki değil mi?
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard. Yes?
Şimdi ne
Do we
olacak?
wait until the honorable lady is done with the venerable hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
Soldier, report to me immediately.
What do you want?
Shut it, soldier. Have respect for your superiors or spend the rest of your life on the king's galley. Ah!
In Flotsam, we cut the hands off thieves.
I was looking for the privy.
You're lucky the Commandant wants to see you. Come on!
Commandant, sir. We caught the witches sneaking around the garden.
Bring him in and leave.
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter. You here on business too?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
In that case, I shall leave you to it.
Finally.
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria.
Umarım doğru gidiyorumdur.
You know your
görevde.
name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here. And the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo, then. If you're telling the truth, Yorveth's got royal blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
The Kingslayer. That's who I want. Huge man, pretty hard to mistake.
Was it him?
Yeah, he killed Foltest. Now he's sneaking around these woods.
In that case, we'll get him too. I heard you killed the Kairan. Flotsam is grateful. Let's say that squares the crimes of your friends. They're free to go. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
My enemy's enemy is my friend. We barely escaped with our lives the last time we ran into Yorveth.
Damn squirrels draw ever nearer.
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Yorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
Güvenemez.
I'm
Well,
surprised they
diyelim.
haven't turned on you already.
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of, insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, you're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
I see where this is going.
Yorveth's no better than a monster that...
How do we get him?
I don't want you to kill him. I have an
Biraz hızlı
idea.
geçeyim.
The squirrels...
What do you
Yapmam
want me
gereken
to do?
nedir?
As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarves will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He
Tamam,
I'll see what I can
anlaştık.
find out.
Though you stir up storms wherever you go, I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell.
Birden ayrılıyor. Lan,
Entry only on the Commandant's express orders. Off you go.
içeride ne var? Buradaydı. Her gerekiyor. Anahtarımız yok. O yüzden çıkacağım.
No passage.
O zaman böyle gidelim.
No passage.
Biraz ortalığı batırdık gibi. Tam buradan ayrılacağız. Okey.
Turned me away at the door, the bastard. We'll meet later. Don't forget your weapons on the way out.
TV'yi 16 atağı var. Gümüş kılıç. Gümüş kaplama. On iki, 18 daha iyi. Gümüş kılıç. Bunun içinde gümüş kaplama. Tamam böyle oldu.
Well, well. How's the Commandant as a host?
It's people like him who might help us.
Or put us in shackles and throw us into the river?
He told me they're keeping Scoia'tael prisoners on a barge in the port.
Did he mention if Kieran ep Esnalen, Yorvet's right-hand elf, is among them?
No,
He may know something about the Kingslayer.
let's pay him a visit.
Birisi takip edecek.
I
Bir
tell
götürsün.
him, I'm taking your pouch.
Hey,
Or
Whitey,
your pouch.
why'd your hair
and
go
your eye.
white?
How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Shorty, no,
Glad.
I think...
Who's the... And here...
What do you want?
To speak with the wounded prisoner.
No one's allowed.
I'm here on Commandant Laredo's orders.
I already cut a deal with you, but
So get out of my way.
he won't tell you much. He's dying.
Bakacağız.
Shut your traps. What bloody moaning down there? Look, Coffer's dozed off.
Burada ses gibi.
What do I do?
The spell I'm going to use is painful. It could kill him if he thrashes around.
I'll use the Axie sign to calm him.
Perfect.
Wakey, wakey, Coffer. You'll fall asleep forever any day now. Look, Birdie's all wet. Hey, Birdie, you get wet just looking at me.
Art. Ben aks.
You fucker! What's the bloody meaning of...
No playing with your sword, got it?
Oldu.
Focus or you'll kill him.
Killing is a witcher's trade.
Let's try again.
Olmadı mı? Ha, şimdi oldu. Bu işareti ilk başta göstermedi. Oyunun suçu.
It's no use.
You wish, Horson. I'm no traitor.
In Flotsam, on the prison barge.
The convict's barge? I'm done for.
We're
Diyelim.
fighting Laredo too, a common goal.
I once made the mistake of trusting Dwan. Never again.
There's a witcher in Yorvith's unit.
Like every Dwan, he turned out to be a bastard.
What happened?
He betrayed us. He said he had an offer for me. So we met, where roses of remembrance grow. I should have known.
Roses of Remembrance?
Yes, some of the last in the world. He thought that I'd betray my elven brother in order to control the unit. I refused, and there was a fight. I've never seen anything like it. Letho will kill Yorvith, and all will be lost.
Letho.
Soralım.
He's the Kingslayer?
Yes.
Hı.
What does Yorvith want? Why Flotsam?
Go plough yourself.
Only I can warn Yorvith. Tell me.
We're fighting for much more, Witcher. Flotsam is only the beginning. We're no bandits, we fight for freedom. In due time, Yorvith will answer the call, and we'll emerge from the woods, joining the battle.
What battle?
He wasn't specific.
In that case, I'll ask Yorvith himself.
I'd like to see that.
Why does the Dwan want Yorvith dead?
He used us from the start. Our hatred. But he no longer needs Yorvith. Sees him as a thorn in his side.
We got what we came for.
What now?
I've got an old saying all ready for him. My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Warn him, Gwynplaine. Yorvith fights, for that is what he does best. He's Enshe, a real one, a free one. Among the last. Fighting makes...
What are you talking about, Kieran? Hope for what?
For change. For a better tomorrow. On the...
Umarım oyun dolmamış. Dondu mu? Sanki dondu. O zaman görev basit. Görevi ama hemen olmadı. Hadi şöyle hızlıca tekrar. Ne kadar oyun kaydetti onu da bilmiyoruz. Bakacağız. Biraz geriden başlıyoruz. Bunlar kısa keseceğim ya. Önceki gibi uzun olmasın.
It's no use.
You wish, Horson. I'm no traitor. That gun?
In Flot.
The convict's barge?
We need your help. We need to speak with Yorvith.
Like hell, Dwarf.
There's a Witcher in Yorvith's unit. What happened?
He said he...
Ben geçiyorum burada.
Letha.
Buraları yapmıştım.
What does...
Go...
Only... What? In that... Why does the dwarf... We got what... You...
What if...
I've got...
War among... For change.
Böyle olması
Yennefer
lazımken
told me
olmadı.
that Ciri has departed for good.
Oh.
She inhabits another world and is happy there.
Bu sahneyi yapacak bir
Before
şey.
she left this one, she gave us the Isle of Avalok, our island. We stopped counting time. People believe that the wraiths of the Wild Hunt are immortal. They race across the heavens, gripping in their bony hands swords, their lightning bolts. They take away mortals, ever expanding their cavalcade of spectral riders. They burned the orchard and the house. In their armored boots, they trampled our island. And they made off with Yennefer. I had to get her back. Return to reality. Return to the Witcher's path.
Tamam, kısa bir
Geralt,
özet.
are you all right?
I've been to the Isle of Avalok, among the apple trees and the mists. After the massacre in Rivia, Ciri took me there, and Yennefer. The Wraith Riders kidnapped Yen, and I pursued them.
But
Triss, this is important. I feel like everything's coming together. When the Witchers found me barely alive a half-year ago near Kaer Morhen, I was fleeing the Wraiths of the Hunt. They continued to pursue me, in the outskirts, then in Vizima when I killed the Grand Master. Now I know it was no coincidence.
Kieran mentioned roses of remembrance growing somewhere near here. Cedric claims likewise. If that's true,
Right now I should be searching the forest for Yorvith, not looking for flowers.
I could restore your memory.
You sure?
Everything seems to indicate that. Whatever's blocking your memory is clearly weakening. I think I could break that barrier with just one petal from a rose of remembrance. Those flowers are truly powerful.
In that case, Yorvith can wait.
Want me to go with you?
Gelsen
I'd
harika
love
olur.
your company.
Yes.
All right then. Let's go. Cedric mentioned there are some old elven buildings near the cascade in the forest. We should start there.
Lead the way.
Shut your traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
Look, Coffer's dozed off.
Wakey, wakey, Coffer. You'll fall asleep forever any day now.
Yolu göstersin.
I tell him, I'm taking your pouch.
Yatıyor mu bunlar? Bu Triss de iyi vuruyor ha. Uzak.
I think we've arrived. The cascade, the menhir. We need to take the path leading upwards.
Gardens in the middle of forests? Those elves really like to complicate things.
Stop whining. It's not far now. Cedric told me a beautiful legend about this place.
Legends are almost always beautiful, especially elven ones. The reality often leaves a lot to be desired. I'll look around.
Cedric said Simon eclipsed even Francesca Findebear with her beauty, and Francesca's reputed to be the world's most beautiful woman.
Cedric drinks too much.
He really has visions, you know. He really has the gift. He could bring them forward if he granted.
Visions, and that's something I understand perfectly well.
Oh my, lovers. Look, Geralt, it's beautiful. I just don't understand it. How did the elves become so cruel? The one with the scar had so much hatred in him.
Places like this make
I'm glad you're here.
Evet, çiçeği alalım. Hatıra
Triss.
Slimeral's Rose of Remembrance. Legend has it they wilt unless nourished with blood, and also if they're sold. But give it to someone you love, and it'll live forever.
This
Al
one's for
öyleyse.
you.
Oh, Geralt.
I want you to keep it. If there's any truth to the legend, it shouldn't wilt, even if you pluck a petal or two.
Thank you.
This is the statue, Curly. Don't mind us. Imagine the corn we'll get. I won't leave the brothel for a month.
6 weeks even.
Where does that woman get the gold for all this?
They'd be ploughing hard to move.
We'd never shift it in one piece. I know. We'll break off the
Güzel bir
legs,
dayak
the
yiyecekler.
heads, remove it in bits.
Break off your own head, clown.
Shut your trap, cunt.
And
Kill them! Hit the freak!
Watch out!
Birisi bir şey oldu mu? Aşağı düştük. Beklenmedik yer.
incredible what the N-shape built before human ships ever appeared in the Pontar Delta. Elves possess a sensitivity humans can't ever hope to acquire.
Tamamın bulmamız lazım. Ay. Başı alalım. Aynen, ağırlığımız fazla. Bakalım. Yok. Fatura geliyor. Aslı hançer. 14. Bunu atayım. 146. Bunu da at. Kapan var. Bunu atayım değil mi? Gümüş. Ivır zıvır. Şeyler atmamız lazım. Paçavra mesela. Arasına at. Birlik böyle dursun. Çalıştıktan sonra mı konuşacağız? Görünüşe göre şey yok. Bununla konuşalım.
Looks like we're stuck. Well, there must be another way out of here. Why are you looking at me that way? Do I have something on my face? What's going on in that head of yours, Witcher?
Umarım. Şimdi ne yapayım? Dur bakalım yapacak mı?
Oh, you know. Stuff. You could use a bath.
So could you.
Maalesef bu görüntülere yansımayacak. Üzgünüm. Hadi.
A witcher's blade. Letho comes here to think.
Well, he's not here now, so we've no reason to stay.
The Dwan stole the story of Eldon and Cymoril, but they now steal our roses of remembrance. A more silly and shallow tale I've never heard. An enchanted wood, a beautiful elven couple living within.
Burayı da
A
geç.
handsome human prince
Ya da-
arrives, riding a milk-white stallion.
Burası sahne.
Bloody Dwan. We Enshe remember how it was.
Yani
Limitless devotion, passion, commitment,
Allah Allah.
and sacrifice. Legend has it the lovers' sighs are enchanted within these very stones, though only those in love can hear them.
Singing bushes, jabbering stones, elven hogwash.
Ses duyacak mı?
Well, I'm buggered.
We should take walks more often. For a while there, I forgot all about Flotsam, the Scoia'tael, the Kingslayer, the whole world, really.
Nice to know I still have that power.
I need time to devise the spell. It could take as much as a few days. What do you plan to do while you wait?
I'm going to meet Yorvith.
Well, don't get yourself killed. That'd be pretty stupid now.
What are you getting at?
You're about to recover your memory, which will give you a whole new perspective on things. We'll learn what happened to Yennefer.
Uh-huh. And you expect me to drop everything and tell Roach,
Tanya.
hey, it's been great, but I've got places to go and people to find?
You know, you could. I mean, you don't really owe him anything. I'm just afraid you'll get caught up in something and you won't be able to back out. Yorveth's a sly old elf. He's been fighting humans for a full century at least. This Letho is no common bandit either, and I shudder to think who put him on the warpath. It's a mire, Geralt, deep and hungry, and it could swallow you whole before you know it.
It possibly already has.
I want you to know that I'm prepared to travel to the end of the world with you to save Yennefer. I owe you that. I owe her that. I'm prepared to drop everything. The trappings of court life, politics, the regicides. I could even live at Kaer Morhen.